I am Brianna, a homeschool mom of 4, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a continuation showing you my 2022-2023 homeschool curriculum picks. Today's video, I am focusing on my kindergartner. I have done my group subjects and my preschooler so far. If you haven't seen them, go ahead and watch those to get updated. I stated in my group video that our main curriculum is classical conversations, foundations, and my kindergartner, who is 5, he will be 6 in November, this will be his second year in foundations, and he enjoyed it last year. He might have been a little too young, but I always start my kids 4, 4.5, just because we're all there, and that is just what we do. So this is his main curriculum. He will be in the classroom on our community day, doing science projects and art projects and just learning new grammar, doing geography and all of that. So he will be doing CC review at home as well. But aside from this, I also have another main curriculum for him, and it is from My Father's World. It's God's creation from A to Z. Now, I used this with my oldest when he was in kindergarten, and it is just a sweet program. We really enjoyed it, and so I am excited to start this with him this year. I didn't pull all of the resources and books that go to this. I mean, in this shelf right here, majority of the books that we need to read are just sitting right there on that bookshelf. So I know where they are. Anything that is manipulative, or like the globe or the butterfly cage, I didn't pull those. Those are all out. What I did grab was this box. I received it in the mail, and it is from a Facebook group. This woman, she put together a kindergarten craft box, and she has each week set out to where the craft that's aligned with the week is already in this box. So I want to show you everything, if I can, that is in here. I'm not going to pull it all out, but there are a total of 32 weeks and a graduation certificate in here for everything, all the letters, all the crafts. I thought that was pretty neat. So if you are doing this level of My Father's World, find the group on Facebook and you can get all of the crafts mailed to you, which is going to be a time saver for me, but also fun for my son, because if I didn't have this, we probably wouldn't be doing every craft that went with it. So this is very helpful to me. But if you're interested and want to see more inside of this teacher guide, let me know, and I can do a separate video on that just to kind of give you a better look inside of the curriculum. Now, for his student pages, I already have them all set up and divided by weeks in little file folders. So I don't have those in front of me either. But again, if you want to see what those look like and how I organize them, I can do a separate video and show you more about it. So I guess these videos were just showing you our picks and what we chose. I can always do more in-depth videos. I just need to know if that's something that you want to see. Okay, so My Father's World, God's creation from A to Z. We are also going to be adding in this manuscript tablet from Abeka. If you watched my preschoolers video, you know that we are doing just straight Abeka. So I popped in a little bit of Abeka for him as well. Now, the My Father's World curriculum, it is enough. I just get some resources to pull from. I don't want to overload him on book work or just work that he doesn't need to be doing if he's learning it in the My Father's World, because it's enough. I just pulled some things that I thought were interesting that he could do once or twice a week. And this was another one of them. God's World K5. It was the Abeka, and it's just simple pages that you will get done with in probably less than 5 minutes. So that is why I added this, because it just adds to the curriculum that we're doing. This one I might do and I might not do. It is the Social Studies K5. I did this with my oldest when he was doing my Father's World K program, and we didn't go in depth on it. We just left it as, here's the worksheet for the day, color it, okay, we're done. And it was another quick page. That is kind of what I want. I don't want him to be sitting at this desk for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. He is a kindergartner. I want him to be in, do some of his things, learn, and then just be off to playing, because kindergarten for me, they still should be outside. They still should be running around, exploring and just creating all of that. They should be doing still. So I brought this out though because I wanted to show you. It is the Alpha Tales. I don't know if you heard about it. Can you see? Let me see here. I want to organize these in the order of which we're going to be doing letters in my Father's World. I think they start with the S. So they're just cute little stories that involve the S sound. I'm excited to introduce those to him just as another way of reviewing and learning our letters. Okay, the last thing I want to show you that I'm adding to his curriculum, this is something that we're going to walk super slow in. In my Father's World, they do touch on letter sounds, vowels, blends, and by the end of the book, they will be reading short sentences. I remember when my son was in kindergarten, I was blown away that he was able to read. So we are adding in all about reading level 1. I have, the expectation that I have is just slow. If this takes him more than a year to get through, I am okay with that. I started my other children on level 1 when they were in 1st grade. So he would be a year ahead of that. I feel like he's ready though, so that is why I'm introducing it at a slow pace. Maybe 1 to 2 lessons a week, and not anything more than that. Unless he's showing me that he's ready for it and wants to do it. These are the student pages. I have not cut them out and ripped them out. What I've been doing, so I've used this ever since the beginning. We've been homeschooling for 7 years now, or going into our 7th year. I would get a new student book every year for my child. So every summer I would cut and paper clip and put in a folder, like a file folder. The level 3 and 4 I've been saving, and it is going to help me so much in the long run to where I don't have to cut everything. So now I will have my kindergartner using this, but I'm also going to be saving these pages for my daughter, who is coming up probably next year or the year after, using this. And you know, there are videos everywhere showing how people organize these. They have them in page protectors, in binders. I just have, you know, 31, the company 31, they have all the bags. They have this like a file holder, like a hanging file holder. And I put a bunch of those file holders in there and just put them in there. And then I just pull out what lesson we're on and what we need. I'm not going to organize this in 2 weeks like I did with my Father's World, because I'm not sure of his pace yet. So if I set it out to where we're gonna do 2 a week, and that is really overwhelming for him, then that's just gonna throw off everything that I set up. So I'm just going to leave them all together, and we will just flip through the lesson that we're on as we're on them. Now this level also comes with 3 readers, level 1, 2, and 3. And these stories, this level 1, okay, volume 1, the story starts out with BAM. And they are simple. You are just reading pat, tap, tap, tap. So I feel like he can handle this. You know, just a couple pages and it's the end. I enjoy these books. I'm glad that they made everything color, because when we first started this curriculum, everything was black and white. And since then, we have switched everything to color, and my kids just love them all that much more. So I am excited for that curriculum too. Okay, so that is it. I guess just to recap the main curriculum that we will be using, let me grab it, are the Classical Conversations Foundation Guide and God's Creation from A to Z, with some things sprinkled in from the Abeka Social Studies, Abeka's God's World K5, and handwriting in the manuscript. I don't start off with cursive. I say master manuscript, and then you can move on to cursive. I know that there are some people who believe that cursive should be started with, but I am not one of those people, and that's okay. We all homeschool differently. We all choose different things. That's why I enjoy these kind of videos all out there on YouTube and on the internet about what people are choosing for their homeschools. It is interesting and neat to see what works for some people that doesn't work for others, and that's why I'm doing these videos too, just to show you a peek inside our homeschool and what we're using. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing our picks for kindergarten. The next video coming out is going to be 4th grade and then 6th grade. If you have any questions, let me know below. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel so that you can see future alerts of videos that are coming out. Like I said before, if you wanted to see inside of any of these books, let me know. I can do separate videos on that, and just to, I don't know, give you more of a detail if you need it. All right, I will see you all on the next video. Bye.